Are the Los Angeles Lakers about to make a bold move that could reshape their roster for the better? Rumors are swirling around a certain star guard, who's reportedly open to joining the purple and gold, and fans are buzzing with excitement. With the team navigating some tough waters lately, could this be the spark they need to elevate their game? Stay tuned, because what happens next might just change the course of our season. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to keep up with all the latest Lakers news. The latest buzz surrounding the Los Angeles Lakers is electrifying, especially with the possibility of acquiring Bradley Beal from the Phoenix Suns. Reports indicate that Beal is willing to waive his no-trade clause for a move to LA, Miami, or Denver. As a passionate Lakers fan, I can't help but feel a mix of excitement and caution about this potential trade. It seems like the Beal experiment in Phoenix is fizzling out, with the Suns moving him to the bench amid a 4-game losing streak. Coach Mike Budenholzer's justification of needing to find the right combination is understandable, but it's clear that the Suns are in a precarious position. The speculation is that the Suns are pushing Beal's hand, hoping he waives that no-trade clause to facilitate a blockbuster deal for Jimmy Butler. The Lakers could technically make a play for Beal, but it would require significant roster changes that could disrupt team chemistry. The last thing we want is to repeat the Russell Westbrook saga, which left us all scratching our heads. The Lakers front office seems to be taking a more measured approach this time around, focusing on depth rather than chasing another star. Max Christie's rise as a defensive linchpin has been a silver lining during a tough stretch of the season, and the Lakers have shown resilience, winning 8 of their last 11 games. But let's not ignore the impact of Gabe Vincent and Jared Vanderbilt's impending returns, which could provide valuable insights into our roster before any major decisions are made. As for Beal, he's an incredible talent, but the logistics of acquiring him are daunting. His massive contract, worth $160 million over the next 3 years, poses a serious challenge. The Lakers would have to gut nearly half their roster, and that's a risk I'm not sure we should take. Instead of frantically searching for another star, I believe the Lakers are smart to focus on solidifying their current lineup. The Lakers are reportedly targeting a backup center to alleviate some of the workload from Anthony Davis, which is crucial. We've seen how injuries can derail a season, and having a reliable big man is essential for our success. The interest in Jonas Valanciunas from the Wizards makes sense. He could provide the depth we need without the headaches of a major trade. Walker Kessler from the Jazz, however, is reportedly off the table. And while names like Robert Williams III from the Trailblazers and Nikola Vucevic from the Bulls are intriguing, it's vital that the Lakers make the right move that complements our existing players. We need to keep our core intact and build around them, rather than risk everything for a big name that might not fit. So, do I think pursuing Beal is the right path? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, he's an elite scorer and a proven all-star. On the other, I worry about the ramifications of such a trade on our depth and chemistry. The Lakers have a solid group with potential, and I think we need to see what this current roster can do once everyone is healthy, particularly revolving around Washington Wizards center Jonas Valanciunas. But the latest whispers suggest that the Lakers are not exactly thrilled about the prospect of making this move. It seems there's a bit of a standoff happening. The Wizards keep asking for draft capital, and the Lakers just aren't biting. Insider Brett Siegel reported that while the Wizards have softened their stance on their asking price, the Lakers are still hesitant to part with their remaining second-round picks for Valanciunas, particularly given the remaining years on his contract. As a lifelong Lakers fan, I can't help but feel a mix of excitement and concern about this situation. The team has been on the lookout for a center to complement the talents of LeBron James and Anthony Davis for quite some time. Valanciunas, though not in his prime, is still a solid player, especially when it comes to rebounding and even improving his face-up game. You can see how he could create opportunities for both LeBron and AD, but is he really worth the price the Wizards are asking? At this point, it feels like a trade for Valanciunas is becoming increasingly unlikely. The Lakers did just pull the trigger on a deal involving D'Angelo Russell, sending him to the Mavericks in exchange for Dorian Finney-Smith and Shake Milton. Those moves indicate that the Lakers are trying to build a roster that can compete now, but they also seem wary of jeopardizing their future with draft picks that might have value down the line. Let's be real, the Lakers find themselves in a bit of a conundrum. They're currently sitting in 5th place in the Western Conference, and while that's a solid position, the reality is that time is not on their side. LeBron and AD are both aging, and the clock is ticking on their championship window. Yet, the team does have some options on the roster. Davis has been logging plenty of minutes at the center position recently, and while head coach JJ Redick may want to return him to his natural power forward spot, it seems to be working for the team right now. Plus, with Jared Vanderbilt set to return, the Lakers have another defensive-minded player who can contribute significantly on both ends of the floor. And let's not overlook the fact that Valanciunas' rebounding ability would be a boon for the Lakers. But is it worth giving up multiple second-round picks? Those picks may not hold the same weight as a first-rounder, but they can still yield valuable players in the future. It's a complicated balancing act for the front office, and I find myself pondering whether sticking with the current roster might ultimately be the best option. I'm torn, honestly. On one hand, Valanciunas could provide some much-needed depth and experience, but on the other, the Lakers are in a decent position right now. They've shown they can compete and adapt, even without making a splashy trade. With the quality centers they already have, there's a case to be made for not rocking the boat too much. So, Lakers fans, what do you think? Should the team go after Valanciunas, or is it better to hold on to what they have and see where the current squad can take them? I want to hear your thoughts. Are you in favor of making a move for Valanciunas, or do you think the Lakers should stay the course? And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. As always, if you enjoyed this analysis and want to stay updated on everything Lakers related, don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow Lakers fans, and subscribe to the channel. And make sure to activate that notification bell to get all the latest updates. Let's keep the conversation going. Your insights are what make this community special.